Thursday Night Baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Koch, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Ready on 1 and 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. This is skied into short left center. Ahmed calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Sean Newcomb will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Jay behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Carrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So coming to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, center fielder,
digging in, A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Escobar stands at first with one out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Riding into the box, David Peralta.
Batting fourth, left fielder, David Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Still only one out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 5 homers and 25 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Arizona. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ozzie Albies. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
In now, Ezekiel Carrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Bounce towards the mound. And there's one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Flowers is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Albies stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the base. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jay has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. In now, Christian Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. he might go right exactly to the same spot.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman, Chris Owings.
Into the box now, Chris Owings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Popped him up. Markakis on the run. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Murphy, the runner at second with one away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Matt Koch, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Swanson is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So here now's the pitcher, Sean Newcomb. 9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a looper to left. Peralta has it in his sights. 1 away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Right fielder, John Jay.
First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball stays a little high that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Into the box, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ezekiel Carrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Nope.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
popped him up. Escobar near the bag at third. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Nick Ahmed.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1-2 now. The middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Walker stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Swing and a ground ball to third. Camargo brings it in, and finally there's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt Koch.
Now batting, Matt Koch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way, and he lays off there. 1-0. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right, as Arizona's got extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Josh Ravin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A.J. Pollock will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. Ravin, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Escobar is off at first with 2 away. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
4 runs here in this half inning. Drives it out to deep right center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Nick Ahmed.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Ready for another shot now. Christian Walker, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Set to deal on 2-2. Popped up. Albies has a play. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
By catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Carlos Perez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 59, Carlos Perez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch made by Jay. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ozzie Albies would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Chopper to short. Ahmed is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Braves 2. Jesse Biddle will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jesse Biddle.
Settling in now, Chris Owings. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Chris Owings.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt Koch.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Matt Koch. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. And that one just missed outside. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Carrera's there. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Grounded softly to the right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Number 74 is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 74.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. Ezekiel Carrera will be next. Here it is on 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now in the box, Ezekiel Carrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Jake Barrett is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Barrett rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Diamondbacks have elected to...
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
2 out, nobody on.
That's ball,
Ball two now.
2-0.
Hit out towards second. Owing down on the ground. He gathers the throw. Wow. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Grant Dayton will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Rio Ruiz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14.
Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He singled his last time up.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
A.J. Pollock will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Dayton, originally from the state of Alabama. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Missed with a slider. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hallo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 74.
Into the box now, number 74. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch missed with a breaking ball. Two and 0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 6-4. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Standing in, Rio Ruiz, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch on its way. This is hit on the ground but foul. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Braves go down quietly. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting, the Australian-born Peter Moylan. So striding in, Christian Walker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Walker.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And it's 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Owings.
At the plate, Chris Owings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Diamondbacks down in order. They still lead it 6-4. Brad Boxberger comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 31, Brad Boxberger.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman will be the one to start things out against Boxberger, who tries to close the door in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera, high in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. It's the inside part of the zone for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Pollard. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Koch gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Sean Newcomb struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brad Boxberger earns the save out of the bullpen, his 40th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard, while the Braves are in third place in the NL East. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 6-5. In the standings, the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central, 9 games back. And the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 1-0. Heading into the day, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of second, while the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central, only a game and a half back. Aaron Sanchez got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 3-2. As of today, the Blue Jays are in third place in the AL East, 9 games back. And the Indians are in first place in the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.